Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, took me a bit longer to get set up than usual. It's just me tonight because Chris is doing her weekendly grind. Oh, wrong fucking controller. I'm playing Splatoon because I'm cooking squid noodles tonight and I felt guilty about it. So, and also I've been modding my Wii U all day. So I thought, hey, why not? I've never actually finished the single player mode. So, and the Wii U eShop's going down this month, which is a big reason why I decided to do anything with the friggin' Wii U today. Between that and all the reports about consoles dying, but mine seems to be in really good shape. Oh, right, this has this shit. Motion aiming. Gotta use that controller. All the power of the Wii U. I've actually been loading up a lot of my Wii U games today. Oh, okay. I can do both. Right. That's like for Twitch aiming. Right. I'm not much of a gyro aimer as a rule. Get in a comfy... Oh, okay. I'm trying not to be as close to my mic this time because when I did that half solo stream of 2 Point Hospital a couple weeks ago, I sounded like absolute ass, like I was having... Like, I sounded like I was struggling to survive. My breath sounded so labored, and I was like, holy shit, I had the mic way too close. But I have it in a better position for streaming on my own right now too, so hopefully that helps. I wanted to actually put the audio from my TV onto my earbuds, but I only have Bluetooth ones handy right now, and... Oh, X to jump, okay. And I never noticed how badly there was a delay with Bluetooth devices, but I guess because I never use them to game, so... While swing, press X to... Am I pressing X? Yeah. To dash jump, you'll jump much farther than normal. Okay, so it's like just enough to make it. But yeah, since Chris isn't with me tonight, I was also thinking, what's a game that she doesn't give a shit about that I don't care if she sees or not? Because part of Bromageddon 2 is like, especially when I'm playing games from my childhood, it's because I want to show them to Chris. And Splatoon, I would not consider a game of my childhood. I've played a bit of the campaign before, and I played a bit of the online. I played a bit more of Splatoon 2, because my brother Nick, known as Nick Cheese here on the stream, was playing it quite avidly. But never a lot of the first game. But the Wii U was really when I started getting into game collecting, because it had such a small library of games to give a shit about. Did I do enough of this? Can I just go on? Is this required? Also, with setting up Smash mods, I've been doing the Inkling lately, which takes a hell of a lot of time to set up because they have all their customized coloring. So I've had squid on the brain all day. Really been thinking about them squids and them kids. How old am I? Well, should never ask a lady her age. No, I'm 31. Why are people reporting that Wii U thing now? Weird coincidence. Nintendo just fired a direct Wii U explosion death ray. I can explain that. So the Wii U uses flash storage, which if you don't keep it powered on regularly will degrade over time. It's just the nature of how that hardware is designed. On top of that, the Wii U, especially some of the earlier models, actually shipped with the MMC cards in them that had a bug, and I might be getting some of this wrong, but my understanding is the flash memory, some of the Samsung produced flash memory that was in the Wii U was just busted, and if you access that part of the memory that was bugged, it would just start corrupting all of your data. My Wii U has never had any problems, but given that the only way to repair it if it does break is to resolder on and reflash your NAND, I was like, all right, I better dump that shit, and the easiest way to dump it is just go all out and do a complete mod. So yeah, no, I'm not a lady, it was a joke. Bad design for a console with no games left. There's a couple of games left. This game, they're gonna take the menu, but the campaign, if you really care about it. I am more of a single player person than not, so you know, this great Zapfish vanishing, oh, that's important. They're gonna lose power. Oh no, and a UFO. Now this is oddly topical. Just a month ago we were spotting UFOs in the real world, so you know, that's amusing. But yeah, and then the other reason I wanted to mod it was I was curious about that that Nintendo Network replacement. But that's still in like a private beta. The public beta doesn't actually let me use any of the Miiverse stuff, which is what I was most interested in using. So that kind of turned out to be a bust for now, but I'm on their Discord so I can keep an eye on it and throw it on. It might be interesting to stream when it's actually live and there's something to show. Who's that creepy old... He's very bony, eh? He isn't eating well. Or he's just old. Old people tend to get bony. Takes every bit of calorie in them to survive. Smash Bros. Wii U Edition. See, that's the thing. I find Smash Wii U does have some unique stuff, but I don't know if it has enough where I would consider playing it over the Switch one. But at the same time, it's got a lot of its own, like it's got those custom moves which are neat. It's got a bunch of stages. There's that Star Fox stage that I like because I'm one of the few people that likes Star Fox Assault. The Octarians are coming. No! I guess I lost my cool for a minute there. I'm Captain Cuttlefish, leader of the legendary Squidbeak Splatoon. Oh, that's the game. That look in your eye, it's the look I've been looking for. The great Zapfish that powers Inkopolis has been squidnapped. Nobody believes me, but it's the work of the Octarians, I just know it. They want revenge for the Great Turf War of 100 years ago. Talk about a fucking grudge. I've been keeping an eye on them this whole time, of course. This guy's over 100. See, you thought I was old. I hate competitive play in my old age, says Lego, so I don't know if the squid stories would be worth it. Also, playing a game against bots is a big thing for me if they have them. Worst Wii U game, says Pokefan, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Chris really likes that game. I feel like it's Mario Party without the party. And the Mario. But it's got a board. Yeah, I think the Splatoon story mode's okay, but it's pretty clear that the aim is on the multiplayer. Like, it's designed as a multiplayer game first and foremost. Which is fine, but yeah, I'm not really into competitive gaming as much myself either. Like, unless I have friends that want to do it with me, and even then it's like I'm focused on playing with my friends. I'm not going to go up against randoms all the time. Like, I didn't get Splatoon 3 yet, and I probably won't get that for a while. It's also one of those games where they're, like, slowly releasing it, too. Like, they drip feed the content. And I'm just not really that interested at the moment. Like, maybe at some point. I felt like I played more of the story mode, but maybe I beat Splatoon 2? I'm really not sure. But yeah, like, just a number of factors led to me doing this tonight. I was thinking of maybe doing a Wii game as well, because I wanted to check out that USB loader GX deflicker disable option that I didn't know existed all this time. Because I used to be really big in the Wii modding community. Like, my bread and butter was working on Smash Infinite. But, I already assumed, like, USB Loader GX had all the features it needed, let alone Nintendo coming along and stuff like that. So I didn't think there was anything left to happen, but I didn't know that there was a filter always enabled, and just seeing the difference is night and day. So I might play this for a bit and then swap over to a Wii game. I don't know what game. And I haven't actually tested it out on my virtual Wii yet, but I have the updated USB loader on there, so it should be good. But yeah, all day today was just modding the Wii U, which is absolutely easy. Like, I didn't know how easy it was now, but it makes sense because the console's dead. Nintendo doesn't really care to patch out exploits. But on that note, there's apparently a very big exploit. Oh shit, I see what I gotta do here. So either I hit it behind him, and if it fails, he still gets distracted by it. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, I'm not even reading the fucking dialogue. It's exactly what he said to do. Unfriend Chris. Well, Chris is my girlfriend and fiance in loose terms, so I don't think I'll be cutting her out of my life anytime soon. Plus, she's out working very hard for us tonight, so... is that like a poop on the sign? Looks kind of like a poop man. There's like secrets and shit in this game too, right? Like there's lore. I remember there being like lore scrolls that you can find if you go to look for them. Like I feel like I'm gonna overlook that if I don't check out all these areas. This is the one thing I like about gyro aiming. My brain gets confused on whether I should be using stick or gyro. And I get it, gyro is meant for just twitch aiming, but my brain forgets that. Oh, he can shoot me even when I guess I'm still kind of like a little 3D. Maybe, are there no like secrets in this early level? I feel like I would hide something up there. If I was gonna hide a secret, oh, there is something up there. Oh, a box. And there we go, that's the lore shit, yeah, okay. So, see, my intuition came in handy. My feminine intuition to play up on the horrible joke from earlier. All right, let's see here. But yeah, I want to look into actually getting set up because I was disappointed that I couldn't use my earbuds so that I could hear the audio better. Like I probably have the audio way too loud off my TV right now. I'll turn it down after this round. Basically, if I can hear it, it's too loud. What's that? A wrench? Make for the vault. Oh, it's gonna open a vault. Where's the vault? Where's the... Oh, I'm getting a signal towards it, I see. Oh, it's this big object. I see, I see. It's a key to advance, a key to progress, if you will. But yeah, like online games really aren't my thing anymore. I don't mind people who do enjoy them. It's just I have an exhausting job, and when I play games, I just want to enjoy them for what I enjoy. And for me, a lot of that is just playing through a story, no matter how simple it might be, seeing creative and interesting worlds, and just playing something that feels good and fun to control, as vague as that is. Oh right, I gotta squirt him, don't I? But I actually like how Splatoon feels when they make levels for it, and I feel like if there was more of a focus, it would work really well. I know Splatoon 2 has that single-player DLC, but I never actually picked that up. One of these days, maybe. Oh yeah, the lore. They got nice art. Since time immemorial, a rare type of electric catfish known as a zapfish has been praised by Inkling society as a source of energy. In fact, the entire city of Inkopolis is powered by a single 100-year-old great zapfish. Those are what happens when you throw your car batteries in the ocean. You get them. Oh, that's it. That's all we have. Each page is an unlock. I get you. I like the scribble in the corner. Monkeys. Need Chris for that shitty monkey game. Yeah, I want to save the monkey games. Actually, I want to save the monkey games for more than just Chris. I would love to have the monkey games when I actually have, like, Nick Cheese and maybe even, like, Tate or Jake over, if we could ever get him back on. It's been forever since we've actually seen him alive and in person. So... But I feel like it's a party game, and I would love to make as many people suffer as possible for that. So, probably not the monkey tonight. But I've got plenty of other options. I can look through my library, and I can find something equally stupid. Because I've been picking up, every now and then I'll find out about some shitty shovelware. And Wii shovelware is still dirt cheap. And I just love having garbage in my life. I love surrounding myself with filth and trash. But I don't know, I find bad games funny sometimes. At least when they are funny. Can I turn up my sensitivity? Is there like a control settings? Maybe when I go back to the main menu? Because I feel like the sensitivity is way too low. Like, it's great when I'm doing this. Like, this sensitivity is fantastic. The gyro. But the stick aiming is super, super low. Wait, can I use my, I hooked up my Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Can I use that now? I'm not allowed to use that, huh? Splatoon's like a gamepad only game. It's boys' night, time for some boy games. So you want me to put like some perverted shit on? Oh, come on, get up there. Can I, like... I feel like I can, like, rail grind for some reason. And I feel like I'm horribly wrong given that he won't go up there, but... I have some memory of him zapping through power lines. And I'm wondering if that's a Splatoon 2 thing, maybe? And I'm just misremembering. Oh, well. I just know there's one piece of lore per stage, and other than that, I just gotta beat the level. This guy's really fucking splat good. What does this do? Oh, the Roomba. I remember this. You basically gotta distract him and then make another one. And up you go. I remember the Roombas. You know, back in my day, we never had Roombas. Had to use a vacuum cleaner. Actually, I still use a vacuum cleaner. My apartment's too small to really justify a Roomba. Okay, so here's where I feel like the secret's gonna be, because I'm pretty sure I can get up here and climb right up here, can't I? Like, that fence doesn't go all the way. No, that fence goes all the way. I'm a liar. I'm a goddamn liar. On the Wii, I don't know, is there? We're already playing one, the Diva Squid Girls. I'm sure the Wii has some pervert games. It's got that game with the muscle milk. I don't think I have that, though. I've been meaning to, at some point, just get an archive of all the WiiWare and set it up on USB loader and just have it. Because there's so many weird WiiWare exclusive titles that were just never ported. And I would love to have those be accessible. But the last time I tried to get it, it was kind of a pain in the ass. Because I remember they counted all the Guitar Hero DLC as, like, the Wii Shop archive. Like, it was all considered part of it. And the Guitar Hero DLC is fucking ridiculous. There's way too much of it. And it takes so long to download it all. So, I need to find one that's just like WiiWare titles. Not all the DLC and little extra bits. Oh. there I go again. Trying to use the stick too much. I'm just so used to... Sorry, not the stick too much, the opposite. Trying to tilt my fucking wrists too much. My entire hands and arms. Trying to contort my body to play the Wii U. Just imagine if I had to use the fucking balance board. Ooh. Oh, okay. Just playing through Nintendo Land earlier, because I was loading all my games up, because I have a habit of... I like to have all of the digital content available for games I own saved on one of my drives. That way, if shit ever happens and a service ever goes down, I still have it all on my own archive. And it's a horribly fallible idea because my whole machine can still go down, and it's easier to climb if you're looking up. Is this just like a bonus area here? Because there's a jump down there, but I feel like... Oh. Do I want to like land? What am I doing? Get up here maybe, and then... Just get it here, and then... Do I even need to get all the friggin' coins? The fish eggs? My inkling children? They are children. The children's children? Babies having babies? Oh, come on. Come on, get okay. Okay, let's ink her up. Come on. Yep. Okay. Let's just slowly make our way out. Yeah, let's get on that. Look, a little bit there. You can do it. There you go. I feel like that jump might have just taken me up here, and I'm... Oh, that's the end of the level, isn't it? Then what was that jump for? Was that just like a bonus area? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. There's a turret over there, isn't there? Oh, I'm a fucking moron. Oh, fire the ink cannon. Oh, that would have been great to notice earlier. Sure wish I didn't, you know. It's that side of me that wants to find secrets. I'm like, oh shit, I can't take that route yet, because then I won't be able to go back. I gotta find the secrets first. And I didn't even find the secret. I don't know where it is. I don't know where the Dead Sea Scroll is hiding. You never told me you were streaming, you shit. Aren't you supposed to be working? Don't you have a job, young lady? They don't pay you to watch Splatoon. Break. You get a lot of those. Oh, so now I would have to still climb up here, so... It's... Well... I still made it harder for myself because... Now I have the path all pre-laid out. Where's the lore? Where's the lore scroll here? I got lucky last time and just happened to go the right area for it, but... This time I did not... Is there not one in every level? Is Lego here? Yeah, he's here. Lego and Pokefan are watching tonight. Nice to have you all here, by the way. No, there's a scroll somewhere in that level. Ah, well, I'm not here to be a fucking perfectionist. Press this to do the jump. Okay, so we came from there. Where's our next stage? Is it this? Do I go here next? No, I need to activate that. What do we got here? What's this doing? That must go to the next world. That's the grind raily thing I'm thinking about. Comes out of that cannon. When I need a coob done, oh, a job done, I get someone with a job to do the job. Wait, what's that from? I recognize that SpongeBob. That's a SpongeBob reference. Sometimes you'll quote things, Lego, that I know the reference, but I haven't heard it in so long. It's usually SpongeBob references that fall through the radar, because although I watched SpongeBob adamantly growing up, I have not watched it as much in recent years. Like, I haven't watched any of the newer seasons. I have a lot of it downloaded. It's just like with everything else I downloaded. It ends up on a list. Like me. With the government. But anyway, it's just that whole idea of no time. I either watch something or I play something or I cry in a little ball because I'm stressed. But I've been doing really good with my stress, to be honest. I've started a new strategy. Whenever I feel really stressed out, I do this thing now where I just don't care. And suddenly I don't feel so bad. Like, I still go on life as normal, but I just don't... See, I have a habit of wanting to give it 110% with everything I do. That goes from my work to my hobbies to everything. It's just, it's ingrained. It's in my nature. And it's exhausting. It really is. It is draining to always feel like you need to give it your all. So lately, I've just been like, if something doesn't require that, I'm gonna tone it down a bit. Like, I'm not being fucking, like, I'm not getting any further, and I'm still giving it my all. Like, when I do things, I still naturally give it my all, but I don't feel that pressure to give it my all, and that lack of pressure just helps me do everything so much better. Oh, I gotta actually control this. Gotta control this little friggin' left out to dry cum blob. It's yellow, you know, cum kind of turns a little off-white. That's the cum joke for this stream. Thank you. I don't think I'm gonna see white ink, so I figured I'd get it out of my way while I have some semblance. Even if I feel like it's the worst reference possible, at least I've made the reference. At least I've done my due diligence. This is what I mean about how I always give it 110%. I could say, fuck the cum reference. I don't really need to... Oh, Inkzuka? Oh, the tornadoes. Yeah, see, I find a lot of, like, hero shooter type games, like games with a lot of customizable guns and stuff. I feel like those abilities, while they do play great in a competitive sphere, I feel like could also work awesomely in a single player sphere. Like, you could build puzzles and challenges and designs around them. And I like that Splatoon at least has it in there. I remember Overwatch 2, when they announced that, the big announcement was, and you know, this is, well, I mean, Blizzard's always been shit, but this is before they've been as shit as they are now. The big announcement was, oh, we're doing a campaign, a PvE campaign. And I was like, shit, that sounds pretty cool. All those characters have really unique abilities. I'm curious to see what those abilities can do when put into, like, a playground full of puzzles and shit for me to have to solve. Because, again, I'm not a competitive gamer by any means, not anymore. So, and then, of course, you know, that shit the bed, and it's just, you know... Fort Watch now, overnight. Get the battle pass! You know, I don't mind games doing the whole battle pass thing, but that's another thing I find draining. Every game wants your time, and it doesn't just want your time, it wants your time all the time. You gotta be, and I know why that is. Those games that rely on microtransactions, the whole concept is the more you're playing the game, the more likely you're to view the digital store, and the more likely you're gonna spend more money. So it's a super, super predatory practice. But at the same time, some companies are more predatory about it than others. Some of them, as long as you got a bit of willpower, you're perfectly fine. It's not gonna hurt you none. Oh, he's got bombs, does he? Oh, wait, I have this now. I thought there was an item near me. Okay. But, yeah, I just... So you'll have all these, like, oh, you gotta log in once a day. Oh, you gotta play one, gotta do it, the FOMO. It's that whole idea of FOMO. Like, you have to do it now. And it's like, well, I don't want to fucking play Fortnite this week, but if I don't, I won't get Super Saiyan 10 Goku, so I gotta play it this week. Like, it's just as an example, I hate that idea of the game holding you by the balls with the promise of unobtainable content if you don't come in right now. Chris hates the squid pussy. I like adult pussy, not kid squussy. I like that, squussy. They're a kid now, go to jail now. Not the diva ones, I think. You don't even know, bro. Then why are they sexualized? Dude, first of all, everything is sexualized. It doesn't always mean it's right. Second of all, I don't know how old they are either. I really don't know. I think that's just an idle thing. You have to Google that. You're going to have to Google, am I allowed to jack off to Marie and Callie, and get back to me. I haven't yet, and I won't if it's immoral, but if it isn't, well, I probably still won't, to be honest. I'm not as into them, but you're free to. This seems to be an Octarian assault vehicle, but it doesn't have an engine. The big question then, how does it move? It's frighteningly clear that the source of Octarian power lies outside the realm of established science. 'Cause Japan. I'm not putting that in my algorithm, says Chris. Yeah, you got enough to worry about, don't you? Can I... How does this work? I just go in? Yeah. Oh, they just, like, steamed me. You've heard of steamed hams. Well, get ready for steamed kid a la squid. This is the block boss, right? I remember this. I know I played a bit of Splatoon 1's campaign. I never finished it, but I did play some of it. Research have established that giant squid can live to about 5 to 6 years old. Okay, Chris. First of all... oh, that was Lego. Okay, oops, I thought you were... I lost track of who was saying what. Okay, first of all, the squid kids are not your regular squids. You know they're kids because it's in the name. But the idols, I have no idea. Do I just leave now? Oh, okay, leaves on auto. Auto leaves. I like his little legs. I like his sexy legs. Like, okay, I get it. We shouldn't fetishize the squid kids because they're kids, and that's fucking wrong. But there's nothing saying I can't fetishize the giant block. You can't tell me that thing's not an adult. All right? That thing is full grown, man. Oh, fuck. I mean, look how big he is. No kid is that oh, do I need to, like, let him... Yeah. And then like, there's a lot of fun, cute little ideas, but it feels like they never really stretch further than just ideas. And again, it's because it's very much a multiplayer-focused game, but I still appreciate and respect what is there. It's something I like, and even though it's not the main focus, I will still enjoy it. Oh, fuck me. But not literally unless you're legal. Okay, get up, get up, get up. Oh, damn it. Oh, the testicle doesn't even come out unless he's, like, ready. Like, he's gotta be DTF. How do I get the lore here? Is it like a do it without dying kind of deal? His legs are spread. He's asking for it. Don't quote me on that. It's just a joke. I wouldn't rape the block man. I wouldn't rape any man or woman or living creature for that matter. It's just a joke. It is just for the sake of humor. Do not cancel me over the big block monster, please. Life is so short for animals, mutated squids, experiments. Can't you just clear all cache? No, clearing the cache doesn't do that. The algorithm collects data on you on the cloud or on, like, Google's system. Like, that shit sticks. It's very hard to avoid that. Maybe making a new account and kind of trying to, like, use a bunch of different accounts so it doesn't trace you and track and figure out it's still you. That could maybe get away from it. But when it's being held on an off-site server and you don't have the access to clear it because they want to make money on you by showing you wolf-born, like, a testicle that is lower than the other is simply because one is always heavier. I guess it's sort of like how tits are like that too. Avast, oh, I guess he's a pirate. Avast, they have the great octo weapons on their side. At any rate, good work, Agent 3. Keep it up. It's a long road to the great Zapfish. Oh, an anti-octopus weapon. blueprints. Oh my god, my brain. My brain just had a fucking piss there. Anti-Octopus weapon blueprints. Designer Moses Schellendorf. Ammo Knights Booyah base first floor Inkalamari. Is he the little what is this? Oh, this is like, oh, do I get something if I get all these? I guess they're like their own page. Is he the little minion looking motherfucker? Yeah, tit sizes are different. Nothing is perfect, kids, unless you get plastic surgery. But you know, oh, did I just overpower? Oh, that's funny. It's a non-protected, fucking power bar. So we juice up the machine and then we hook it up and we blow the fuse. I like that. That's so stupidly amusing. Was I talking about tits or something? People being perfect? I don't know. I think being unique is a good thing. I saw a video on how to completely erase yourself from the internet. You have to jump through intense flaming hoops. I think you have to make phone calls and shit. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like I said, it's not data stored on your local machine. You would need to get access to that data. And I'm sure legally, if you request it, they have to remove it. But, like, that's a pain in the ass. I can level up. Hero shot. Oh, I probably want that. No, I want the ink tank first because there's no... Oh, but I can unlock new bombs and bomb chews. But I think the ink tank is a good one to get first. And then the increased output that'll actually support the ink tank. Because if I don't have enough ammo, there's no point in having more output. Save 6 more Zapfish. See, Zapfish are your MacGuffin. They're your power stars, your jiggies, your money in Conquer lore. What's going on here? This little guy was just stuck. Something over here? Oh no, just an advertisement. Nothing to fear. Oh, they like... Oh, they're bombs. I forgot to check if I can increase my sensitivity. Because the stick sensitivity needs to be just a little higher for me. It's not quite snappy enough in its current state. So that going through cables was put into Mario Odyssey, huh? Yeah, well, they originally wanted this to be, I think, a Mario game. They were trying to push this to be a Mario spin-off, but the devs were like, no, thank you, we want to have our own franchise. Nintendo has a habit of when somebody comes up with an original idea, they would prefer just to stick Mario or a known IP on it. And it's totally understandable because known IPs sell so much better than taking a chance on a new property. But when you're a developer and you put a lot of like care and love into something you created, you don't really want the freaking plumber to come in and Italian wash it on you, you know what I mean? Like, especially a game like Splatoon where they really gelled it out with this sort of like, how do I put it? It's got like that Japanese underground sort of feel, like that Jet Set Radio kind of vibe in its presentation. And I don't see Mario gelling well with that kind of a vibe. It's not really his place. I'm thinking that new Mario movie is gonna be okay. Like that new trailer, they added Fire Donkey Kong in there, so you know, any attention to Donkey Kong is good to me. And apparently Chunky Kong is in the audience, so he's not dead. They've living proof of Chunky Kong and his continued existence, so you know, that's a win for us and a loss for Kiddy Kong getting anything in the will. I mean, for now. Shit. I keep forgetting when I become a squid now, I go underneath. Is my life bar actually like a lives bar? Like, is that my total lives, not my health? Because health seems to just be indicated by the piss that comes on the screen when I get shot. Oh, you think you're fucking funny, do you, buddy? You think you got the high ground there, fucking Obi-Wan? Oh, son of a bitch. He does. Don't worry, I got him. I got this fucker. Trick is just to fuck him up. That's the trick. Now, there seems to be some secrets here. Oh, wait. I know what I need to do. I shoot it, and then I squid it, and then I kid it. Is there like a better way of doing that? Can I just shoot down, maybe? Oh yeah, I can just shoot down. That would work much better. I've yet to find the lore for this level. I fear I may have passed it. The thing is, this camera's not too zoomed out, so I feel like it's very easy to miss little areas that you could drop down to. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on here? Like, is this, wait, is this growing, or this is just a block, right? Is there like something under this block? Like, no, but see, I don't know where this lore is. It's very well hidden, and I respect that. I respect that. Oh, there's some shit. I respect that a lot, because I find nowadays some games make things too easy to figure out or too easy to find. So in one sense, it's nice. Oh, I know where. Is it like higher up? Wait, is it around me? No. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I find the lore very amusing, so I kind of hate that I don't always find it, but like I said, when I stream, I don't strive for completion. I strive for clearing the main game, and completion can come later on my own time, because I just don't want to friggin' make it boring. Has he got anything for me? What's he doing over here? Here's all the hints, boy, me bucko. Sponge boy, me fucko. Arr! Arr! My money. Oh, Yaffer's here. Welcome to the stream, Yaffer. We are playing with the kids, not in any inappropriate manner. And they're also squids. I'm cooking squid tonight, so this is sort of my atonement. And also, I modded my Wii U today, so I thought I would do something with it. There's not a whole lot I can really do with modding my Wii U right now. There's a couple little niche features. The big thing I'm looking forward to, though, is that Miiverse restoration, the juxtaposition, as they call it, from the good folks over at Pretendo. I'm gonna say that's my lore, and I'm gonna say I make it over here later. But I gotta remember. So this is the thing. They're showing me it now, which is great. But I guarantee you I will forget it by the time I make it over there. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, there's not a whole lot of features. There's one cool feature I can show you real quick. I can actually flip the screens now, so I can show you if there's something on the Wii U gamepad and I want to stream it. I can just like switch it over. So that is a very useful feature for shit like Wario, like Game & Wario and Nintendo Land, where really the gameplay is happening on the remote. But then again, a lot of those look more visually appealing on the TV, so sort of a pick your poison. Do you want a first-hand account of what's going on, or do you want a nice-looking account of what's going on? This a very like Nickelodeon vibe game with all the slime. Slime's been making a comeback, I've heard. People have been using it as like a almost sort of like a fidget thing. Just getting like that goop and squishing it in their fingers. So what's your favorite food, bucko? Mine be Krabby Cakes. I haven't had crab cakes in forever. Watch those spreaders headed your way. Ah, fuck me. I can't do it. Me throat, me fucko. Me throat, it ails me. So we want to go down there. I did. Oh, it's an elevator. Oh, that's cool. I like how they give you the little hint earlier in the level so that it's not impossible to find. But like I said, it's a test of your memory. By the time you get to that point, will you remember to look for that? And I think that's pretty cool. We were saying earlier how the Wii U has no games left, but there's one other game I thought of that is... Like, there's a handful of them where they're on the 3DS and the Wii U, but in my console-loving, TV-using opinion, I tend to prefer having it on a console. Like, the Switch is cool how it does both, but I still really only use my Switch in docked mode. I only really use it in portable mode if Chris is doing something on the TV. I don't take my Switch anywhere because it's expensive and I don't trust taking it anywhere. Plus I have one of them Model 1 easy to mod Switches, and I don't want to lose my ability to do my Smash modding, because I've been putting a lot of work into that. Like, I'm really hoping that by summer I will have a nice little mod pack ready to stream. And that'll be a lot of fun. I know Nick and Tate are looking forward to it as well. Chris is probably getting annoyed by me constantly doing it. But yeah, it just takes a long time to set that kind of stuff up. And I still have the Smash Infinite mindset where I want to squeeze as much into the game as possible. And they've really given me the tools to do that now. Like the new versions of Acropolis can support up to theoretically 255 skins per character. So there's really no limit to how many skins I put in anymore outside of Inconvenience. Lego said, great 2 Point Hospital thumbnail. Oh, is that the one where I wrote in my notes, shit come everywhere, hospital destroyed, and that's what I created from it. I just remember the absolute nightmare. The ink spray during a turf war vanishes almost immediately after the battle ends. How environmentally friendly and incredibly convenient. Yeah, we don't need paper straws in this universe. We already have disappearing ink. Smash Infinite would be a good name for the next installment. Hell of a license push, though. Yeah. Well, the friggin'... because, yeah, Smash Infinite was the name of my mod pack. And then Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite eventually came out. And I was like, nah, guys, it's not... I didn't steal it. I didn't want to... Don't sue me. What about taking screen clips and pics? Was that already there? No, it wasn't, but I can do that now. See that little... UI notification that came up. So I have Aroma installed, which is the custom firmware for the Wii U that's like the most recent one, and it's still very much a work in progress. But unlike the old one, which just loads up homebrew apps, kind of similar to how the Wii worked, this one loads plugins. So you can have stuff running alongside the actual system menu and stuff. Like, you can have stuff that's always actively available in the background, and it makes for some really cool capabilities. The Pretendo guys and gals, they're planning on using that whole ability. Something over there? That's where I came from. They're planning to use that ability to enable achievements on the Wii U. They're gonna have on their Nintendo network a whole achievement system that you can see through their version of Miiverse, and I think that's a super cool idea. I think the only thing that sucks about all that is there's just so few user base for it now. And nobody wants to risk doing something like that for the Switch because Nintendo Network on the Switch is still strong and being financially lucrative. So it's a big risk to step on Nintendo's toes. Nintendo's, if you will. But yeah, I think it's a really cool idea, and I really look forward to it being publicly available. I definitely want to test it out. I'm not as much of a slut for achievements as I was in my younger days, but it's still nice to have them, and it's weird that we still don't have them on Nintendo devices after all this time. Like, the closest you get is like retro achievements, that emulator that can do that, which I also think is a really cool feature. But yeah, like, that's the big Achilles heel with Pretendo, is the only people you have on it are like die-hard Wii U enthusiasts. I really wish that Nintendo didn't fuck up with the Wii U and had just done the Switch idea from the start, because the Wii U, like, playing on it today, it's reminded me how many of the like extras it has. Like, it has a system menu. Miiverse actually had like a community. The eShop doesn't feel like shit to navigate. It's a little clunky, but it doesn't feel like my console is going to explode just trying to manage the browser, if that makes any sense. Like, holy shit, I absolutely hate how poor the Switch's browser performance is. And then the Switch's browser, like, on that note, you can't even access the Switch's browser unless you do like an exploit or a trick. Like, why can't it have a web browser? Like, I get it, in this day and age we don't really use web browsers on our consoles anymore. The PS5 doesn't even have its web browser available anymore. Only if you're in a game that needs it, like it could hook into it. But I don't know, there's something about just having these features available that adds a little more polish. Like, hell, even just themes. Like, where the fuck are the Switch themes? I know you can mod them in, but I'm very careful to what I choose to mod on my Switch, because I don't want to lose my online. I don't want to get banned. I still play online a lot. Like, Mario Kart just updated today. I didn't find the fucking lore again. Mario Kart updated, not today, earlier this week. And I played that with Nick Cheese, because Nick Cheese loves his Mario Kart, and the Mario Kart Pass is fantastic. Like, they keep going. What I love about the Mario Kart Pass is that they told you what you were getting, they gave you a price, and then, surprise, they're adding more to it, which is an oddly pro-consumer move. But it could also be the fact that not enough people were buying it. And I don't even think it's that not enough people are buying it, but Nintendo really doesn't want people to buy the pass on its own. They want people to buy the expansion pass. They want people to buy their fucking service and pay more for their service. And that's okay. I have a lot of actual N64 games still. It's great for people who want it and want to use it, but between all the real hardware I own and access to emulation that I have, I'm good. That was annoying not to have in Breath of the Wild. I think I got the pictures via capture card. I wonder how hardcore they are, and they can tell you the best games, or maybe those I hate. I tried Wonderful 101 and I hated it. What was that fleshlight thing you picked up? I don't know. I'm gone now. Oh, that was the Zapfish, right? He's your star. The Zapfish is back there. Yeah, this isn't going to be a surprise to me because I remember what happens here. Yeah, we got company, bucko, octolings ahead. Yeah, isn't Splatoon 1 like super racist to octolings, and then Splatoon 2 made them playable? Oh, fuck me. Yeah, so those are lives. There's my first death. Will they just continue to respawn, or... They got a lot of fucking health. So I forgot to check my sensitivity settings. Can I? You know what? I gotta return to Octo Valley. I gotta see if I can do that. Flesh fish. Well, all fish do have flesh. Delicious flesh. Delicious flesh from which we can dine. All the flesh of the fish is so good. How do I do settings? Do I have to go back to Inkopolis? I'm gonna have to find this level again. Fun note, the Splatoon and Mario Kart servers on the Wii U, I believe they may be back up now, but they were disabled for a bit. Look at this. So if I press options, oh, I gotta like guess where I'm at. That's fucking nuts. Camera sensitivity disabled when motion controls are set to on. I do like the motion controls. Oh, so the Y-axis only... Oh, but it would actually let me aim up and down if I had that enabled. Enabled. So I want to up the color sensitivity. Am I pressing in the right area here? Alright, I'm going to stop being fancy. I'm going to switch that shit back over. Like... But is that going to up my motion sensitivity as well? Fuck it, we'll try it. Stages. Unlocked at level 10. I feel like it must be back online now because it's accessible. So... Yeah, so what happened was there was an exploit. A network exploit in... Yeah, that's much more loose. But I think that's going to be better for this mode. Can I warp? Can I, like... Is that where I was? Yeah. So people were actually able to use an exploit and take control of your console. So... My assumption is they would do it to brick your device. Just to be... For the sake of being malicious, right? Because I can't really think of what else they would do. I don't know if they can... I don't think any payment information is saved locally on the console. On that note, I was looking at the eShop today, too, because I was going to buy some stuff. But I was like, what do I want to buy here? DS games are fucking $10 each, and it's like... I don't really want any of them that much. I have a capture card 3DS, so... It's not like I need them to show you guys. It would be more for convenience of playing it on a console. But, like, a lot of people think... Oh, is this actually a linear level? A lot of people think that having those two screens makes the Wii U perfect for the DS emulation. I disagree. I disagree strongly. Because the DS, the two screens... are placed directly next to each other. Like, you're looking at both screens at the same time at all times. When you're using the Wii U, the second screen is best saved for, like, menu items. You are not looking at both screens at the exact same time, because one of them is in your crotch. This works so much better now that I'm aiming faster. Does she just respawn? Is that the idea? There's really no point in me grabbing all the balls, right? What I want to do is find the lore. I want to find that lore piece, which is probably off the beaten path. Like, that looks like a likely spot to put it. Nope, just money. You're gonna want... Oh, no, it's not even money. That's armor. If I was lore, where would I hide myself? Like, I'm still gonna try to find the lore while I play. Like, don't get me wrong. But I'm not gonna, like, stick at a level forever looking for it. I guess my splatter shot is more effective because I bought that enhanced rate of fire. Like, I've upgraded that, but not the bombs. That's something Bethesda would have. What the fuck? I don't know where, oh, the fucking bug, the where they can take over the console? Yeah, and that exploit wasn't found until just recently, so... It's been there this whole time. So that, yeah, that's pretty nuts. And a lot of people still play. See, Splatoon, from my limited understanding, because I'm not involved in the Splatoon community, Splatoon still has a competitive scene. Splatoon 1. There's the lore. There's the fucking lore. Where's she at? She was right on my ass. Where'd she go? I kind of like this idea that, like, I'm constantly being hunted. Okay, we just want to get to the end. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. What was I saying? What was I talking about? Can't just go up there, right? I see. Oh, that'll do. There we go. Exploit fucking things up. Bethesda. Where was I at? Where was my brain? Where was my brain? My brain is turned. Ooh. What a beautiful painting. It's Adam and Eve, but they're testicles. Big old strangly gangly testicles, and see, the squid is the snake. The squid gave them the apple. We are the bad guys, and Nemo and fucking Merlin there are just like, they've seen some shit. I mean, we've talked about how their the clownfish culture goes, so we've talked about that before on the stream. I feel like she's a player. Yeah, like, that's how they designed her. Like, she's actually built off of, like, the player code. Like, I remember they modded her in, like, as a skin. Oh, sorry, I know what I was saying. The Splatoon player base. So Splatoon 1 still has an active community, because to my understanding, Splatoon 2 has a shitload of lag. Like, there's a really bad server delay. It's not so good. And because of that, Splatoon 1 is the more... Splatoon 1's network just works a lot better. It works better for a competitive environment than Splatoon 2. And I guess now 3. I think they've improved it a little bit for 3, but they didn't fix it. That's cool little artwork. Look at that guy. Look at that octopus. Look at his mouth. He's like, ooh. But is that like a secret? Like, do I get something for spraying that? Nope. So yeah, so a lot of people prefer the older game for the better netcode. So that's down now, so anyone who's a diehard of that is, as the kids say, shit out of luck. But it's a question of, like, when we're at this point in a console's life, the question becomes, do they just pull the plug to avoid the issue from happening, or do they put the effort in and fix it? Because it's a lot of effort to fix for something that a very small player base, a small non-paying player base, might I add, unlike for Splatoon 2 and 3, who need the Nintendo Online subscription. Like, is it worth setting up a dev team for that? Halo Infinite was supposed to have really good AI that feels like players doing MLG shit, bouncing snipers off walls, throwing grenades in the room before entering, they know you're there, etc. I heard Halo Infinite got kind of shitty, but oh fuck, this is my sensitivity too good now? Like, I needed that good sensitivity for fighting the Inkling. Oh, but now, like, the tilt aiming feels a little better for regular use, so I think I can adjust. Yeah, I heard Halo Infinite, like, did they ever fix Halo Infinite? I heard it was really bad. Like, just totally botched, but that might have just been the online. because they went the whole fucking free-to-play Battle Pass Fortnite route. I don't understand why, like, I know everybody wants that Fortnite money, that Fortussi, but, like, the truth of it all is Fortnite makes that money not only for its notoriety, but it's free. And I guess Halo was smart. They did make that part free. But you have a lot of these other games, like the fucking Avengers game that came out. Like, that was an online-only game. Like, if you're gonna do an online-only game and base it off of microtransactions and shit, you either need to lower the barrier of entry, or you need to make it free. Like, decide that you're gonna make your money off of that. But I get it. That's a big risk to make, because if you don't get that audience, then you're broke. Like, you have fucking nothing. But a lot of those games now, like, because they're built off that design, like, they're gone. And I hate that too. I hate that idea. It's, again, it gives me that sense of FOMO where it's like, oh, if you don't play this game now, because it's an online service game, you might never get to play it. Like, fuck, maybe I don't feel like playing that game right now, but it doesn't mean I wouldn't want to play it someday. Is that gonna, oh, it's gonna take me over there, I see. Like, I know, what's that one, Babylon's Fall? The friggin' Platinum Games game that just tanked horribly? Like, that's already going offline, last I heard. I think it's already off. That's a PS5 game. That's not even been out for like a year. And all that work, like, that whole world gone. Like, I heard the game's shit, but still, like, it's... Like, I feel like even shit games deserve to have some method to play them. And that could just be me and my obsessive nature, but I don't know. Piracy is the one guaranteed solution to preservation. But on that note, it takes more than piracy to preserve a game of that nature, because there's so much involved server side. Like, it needs something to connect to. Well, that's my lore, eh?
Oh my god! Oh, my little squid legs! Oh no, I broke them! Oh, I got the paper. Oh, my little squid legs! Oh, that hurts! Oh my god, why would you jump from that high?
It's like $10 now, probably just the online. Yeah, that's me too. Like, I just... Halo is a franchise I've never gotten into, but I keep saying I'm going to. Like, I own all of the Halo games up to Infinite, and I have an intention of playing them. I just have not gotten around to it. So I've been wanting to pick up Halo Infinite because it is compatible with Xbox One. I have an Xbox One Slim, but I'm like, I don't know, is it really gonna be good on Xbox One, or is it gonna be like a half-assed, like, here you go, babies who can't afford an Xbox Series X? Is that Grubble making a return? No. Oh, hang on. I gotta do Grubble. I gotta get into the Grubble. It's me. It's me, Grubble. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, I love titties. Oh, baby. Yeah, Grubble's got a little more of a... Grubble's got a depth, like a deepness to his voice, you know? It's a little more lower octave. You know, it sucks because I love that we made Grubble as a character, but... by the way, I like this Egyptian depiction of turf wars. That's cute. All of these little unlockables are really amusing. But yeah, we gave Grubble as a character to this fucking fake Pokemon that only exists in one fan game, like ROM hack. Like, he's never gonna come up in a stream again in his native form, unless that, like, the only time I can see me playing through Pokemon fucking, what was it? I don't even remember what it's called now. As much as I love it, I constantly forget the name of that ROM hack. Pokemon... fuck, I've got it on a cartridge and I don't even know what it's called. Anyway, someone was working on a complete remake of it for, like, they were gonna hack Pokemon Platinum into it. She's on Twitter and she posts regularly, so it's still being worked on, but it's like a side project that they're doing. I've said their name on stream before. I think I said it back when we were actually playing it. God, I don't even remember what it's called. Pokemon, the one with Grubble. Oh shit. What was it called? Oh, it's the only Pokemon game we've streamed. Where's the last level? Can I see it on my map? What? Wait a minute. Do I have to play a level back? Do I have to go back to the first area? What's this? Why is this glowing? Oh, that's just returned to Inkopolis. Well, I've already done all the levels here. 3 and a boss. Oh, wait, it's moving. It's moving on my map. But what? What the fuck? It's like around here? What? Oh, is that it? How do I get to that? What the fuck? Quartz. Thank you, Pokemon Quartz. God, I couldn't remember what it was. I'm trying to think, like, colors and, like... Ugh. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, if I look on my map, I can see... No, that thing's just flying around. There's no way I get to that yet. There is a level, and it is hidden, and I must find it. Maybe, like, around this area? Like... So you gotta ink everything, because it's invisible. But I mean, the ink sticks around, so it's not like eventually I'm gonna get the area that I missed, right? Man, I'm getting hungry. I haven't had dinner yet today because I'm gonna wait a little closer to when Chris is coming home. In fact, on that note, I think my plan is gonna be just to finish this world, and that might be it for the stream tonight. But I might try to do another stream tomorrow. Because I'm going to be on my own again tomorrow, and I'll probably be bored enough, and as much as I want to work on my modding, I might do another little stream. Because this is a shorter one tonight. Though, to be honest, another thing, now that I'm getting a handle on my mental health, like, I've been feeling a lot better lately when I come home from work. I actually don't feel exhausted. So... I'm wondering if maybe I can try to do a weekday stream again. Because it would be nice to get into the habit of twice a week. Like, I like that idea of doing twice a week, even if one is shorter than the other. But we get more games in that way. Because, like, that's the thing. Streaming as a hobby, streaming on the side, I feel like I never get through games as quickly as I want to. And as many as I want to. Like, there's so many games I want to stream. I want to do another Sonic game. I want to do Sonic 3. I want to do Donkey Kong Country 4, which is a really cool Donkey Kong fan. No, it's not Country 4, is it? It's like Country Trilogy or something. I forget what it's called, but I've downloaded it. It's like a really good Donkey Kong fan game that utilizes stuff from all of the country games. And it's not often that Donkey Kong Country gets that kind of labor of love from any kind of community, because I don't know, I guess we're all boomers and we don't code. But yeah, like I want to play that. I want to play monkey games. I want to finish GeForce, but I'm saving that one for when Nick's over. Like, there's those kind of ones too, where it's like, I want Nick to be over, or I want specific people who were playing them to be over. Like Shrek. We started Shrek the Third. That one I guess we don't really have to go back to, but you know, one of these days. One of these days. God, I have no idea. I have pissed all over this map, and I am not finding that Zapfish. Like, my squid bladder is dry. Dry like a bony desert. And I am not finding this level. Is that a Chinese weather balloon? What? Did I miss something? Completely? Maybe. Oh, you're talking about that thing that keeps floating around? There's like a boss. I think it's the final boss that floats around. It's one of the other objects on my map, but... Is there maybe a level I missed in the first world? Is that possible? Could I be looking in the wrong place this whole time? There's one spot on my map I haven't colored. Up here. I bet you that's it too, because that's totally reachable. Yeah, that's it. I see it now. Fuck. This whole area here is designed in such a way that fuck. I never thought to look backwards. Not till I totally pissed over the whole map. My own nacho cheese. There we go. Yeah, I think my goal tonight will be just to finish this world, because then I'll have time to make dinner before Chris gets home. Because I've just been marinating the squid all day. I want to batter it and then air fry it. And then I'm going to have it be like little crispy... Oh, fuck! Beware the ink strike! Oh, no fucking kidding. There's enough variety, though, like, in these levels. Like, they have enough little gimmicks, enough little, like, unique challenges that I feel like it's a really fun campaign. You get those little lore bits, which are very, like, entertaining. They're funny, or they're neat pieces of art. And that makes me want to keep going. Like, I want to find them all. Because the story itself is nothing really to speak of. But it's that subtext, you know? Just those little extra bits of information that make you go, huh? Like, they add just enough character to the world. Like, story in games does not have to be like a novel. It does not have to be immersive. It does not have to be award-winning or Shakespearean. Sometimes it just has to be interesting, unique, creative, or weird enough to get your attention and just make you want a little more, you know? Like, so many people say, like, for Sonic games, they're like, oh, you don't need story in a Sonic game. And it's like, no, you don't need story in a Sonic game, but I like a little story in my Sonic game. I love that Sonic Frontiers had that little bit of extra lore. Fuck. It gives me just that one more reason to want to keep moving forward, like, beyond just for the game itself. Does that make it, like, the most important part? God, no. But it's most certainly a guilty pleasure for me. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was useless. Oh. Come on, charge it. Oh, fuck me. Like, I know I don't need to collect all the fucking coins, but I feel like because there's so few of them and the way they're spread out, like, it doesn't feel like coins or like rings where you're not expected to get them all. I feel like it's very, like, there's enough. There's so few of them that I feel like I'm half-assing it if I don't collect them all. Or at least don't attempt to. Is this a sub-boss? I like him. He's a nice big boy. He's got a cool headset. He's in his Oculus. Oh, fuck me! Did I win? Oh, I was worried I died. I thought, because it colored the screen, I thought that was me exploding. Thought I just blew my poor little squid boy to kingdom come. He can make a cum joke there between the blue and the cum, but he's a kid, so I won't. I have like over 10 things I'm concerned about, mental being one of them, which on its own includes more. Yeah, mental health is more than just one label for sure. I know I can't get everything out at the GP because they only accept 2 ailments per visit. Oh, I hate that shit. My doctor's pretty good, but I have the opposite problem. I just don't like going to the doctor unless I feel like I really have to. Are those words just upside down? ITAATI. Fuck me, I can't. I'm not deciphering that. Is that Russian? It seems some Octarians can assume humanoid form. These specimens have superior physical abilities and are highly aggressive. High-ranking individuals have kelp on their heads, but what motivates them, if anything at all? Like, that's really cool artwork of that Octoling up there. Like, the way the kelp is put on them just looks like... It almost looks like fire, the way it's waving. And I don't know, I guess something with that headgear, and it's a very appealing design. Yesterday was the best I felt. So much I started doing a YouTube poop. Yeah, you were telling me about that, Lego. I helped you out with the Shrek clip, and I got that idea for Shrek and Donkey to be engaging in unmentionable acts, which I know is not for what you're working on now, but you know, if you ever want to use that idea, that's a freebie. I won't be making YouTube poops anytime soon, so more than welcome to take that one. Just throw a little Bromageddon plug in there. Oh, my nose is stuffing up. I guess it's good that I'm almost done streaming for tonight, because it's a lot harder to commentate and breathe out of the same hole. Like, bro, are those his little feet? Are those his little fucking feet? His little Nikes? What am I fighting? Okay, I never got this far. I would have remembered this. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's got a weakness on his back. Okay. No, it's not on his back. It's right here. Oh, okay. All right. How's that work? Can I climb him? Yeah. It's all about it's sort of how do I put it? What's that game? Shadow of the Colossus? It sort of becomes a Shadow of the Colossus like. You gotta climb the monster and then you gotta kill them. Except they're not innocent. They're demons. They're squid. The most... No, they're beautiful. Squid are the best. They're octopi. The most evil creature in the world. Get my takoyaki bib ready. Because we're about to eat them. And beat them. Fuck. I find it a very interesting mechanic where you have to, like, shoot to move, you know? Like, your movement is greatly hindered if you don't pave your way first. And, again, it's like all of these mechanics that make Splatoon's multiplayer unique, I feel like also help to make a very unique single-player title. He's got 3 nipples now. Or 2 balls and a chode. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I have some odd nostalgia for the Wii U. Like, I think it's because it was like the Wii U was one of the first consoles I bought. How old would I have been in high school? Was I in high school when the Wii U came out? I think I was still in high school. It's crazy because the Wii U feels still so recent, but it really is like the Nintendo console that was never allowed to live. And there's nothing wrong with the Wii U as a console itself. Compared to the Switch, the only thing it's lacking is the portability. The portability is that one saving grace that made the difference between the Switch and the Wii U, because hardware-wise, they're not that far off. Like, none of the graphics that you see on the Switch are really that too far from what you've seen on the Wii U. I feel like it has a little bit more oomph, but I almost feel like that's because it's a more optimized, like a processor that people are more familiar with working with. I mean, I don't know. It feels like the poor thing was just like put out to die. And I'm not really sure what they could have done, if anything, to save the Wii U. Because even if the name wasn't the issue that it was in confusing people, you still have to convince parents to rebuy this thing. Like, you would not get that level of success. The Switch is successful because the audience that grew up with the GameCube, and the Wii are now old enough to get into it, and you have this generation now that's not afraid to still enjoy gaming, like, and not afraid to enjoy games that are made for all audiences. Like, that's more celebrated now than it's ever been, and I think that was just like really good timing for Nintendo. Cuttlefish. Blasted radio must be broken. You're doing great, Agent 3. Don't let up. I don't feel like going because of ass pains. Because I know what it is. Don't eat good, don't get vitamins. I know what they would say. Yeah, I kind of feel like that for a lot of my things, too. Some of the 10 physical things are more like questions and concerns. I mean, I can live with all my problems, so I feel like nowadays GPs only care if you're hurting. I don't want to end up growing old and having serious problems because I ignored little ones in my youth, if that makes sense. It makes total sense. I think for me, a big problem with it is I'm a little lazy. And like, to see a doctor, a lot of times I need to take time off work, or it's either I take time off work or I take time out of my personal time. And I get it. My health should be coming first. But having personal time is part of what keeps my mental health in check too. Oh, they must be using the Zapfish for the great octo weapons. Yeah, sure. Okay, whatever. So you know what? This is where we'll stop for tonight, because I really do want to get started on cooking. Like getting osteoarthritis in my neck from violently cracking. So I don't know if cracking your joints, like, I heard that was just more of an old wives' tale, that it doesn't really fuck you up as much as people say it does. And I hope that's true, because I crack my joints all the time. But let's do a little upgrade here. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here because that's been almost 2 hours. I think we did an hour and a half tonight because it took me a little longer to get set up. But I really do want to get cooking because I know Chris is going to be hungry when she gets home, and I am absolutely starving right now. Like, I'm ready to dig into that squid, kids. Like, I'm gonna freaking fangoriously devour them testicles. So they're tentacles. The joke is tentacles. I'm not actually I am not talking about the squid kids and their private parts. I'm actually cooking squid tonight. I'm making squid noodles. Just throwing that out there again. It's just a joke. Don't cancel me. It's just a joke. Ha 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 ha, gamers. A funny gamer joke. Don't ruin my life. Yeah, so we'll be back next time when we will be finding Inkvisible avenues. Ooh, invisible floor that I'll have to ink to see, I assume. Yeah, this one didn't really have the customization options either, did it? I only had the one hair to choose from at the beginning. I don't have styles. Just outfits. Neck is serious, everything else isn't. Oh, I cracked my neck a little bit too, but not violently. The neck is the one part of the human body that I know is like the connection between the brain and everything else, so I'm very careful with it. Squidward tortellini. Will I ever win? Oh, Chris is heading home now too, so all the more reason for me to get started. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you had a fun time. I'll probably be playing some more Splatoon, because Splatoon will be my go-to game for now when Chris is away. Like, I'm gonna keep trying to find, because with her working more now, there are gonna be more streams where I'm here and she's not. So I'm gonna do my best to be entertaining by myself. I really do feel I work better when I have someone to bounce off of, but you know, I'm bouncing off of you guys too, like a big bouncy balls. So yeah, have a wonderful night, and I might see you tomorrow, and if not, I might try to see you in the week, and if not, I'll see you for sure next weekend. I think Chris is working a lot of weekends too lately, so that's another reason why I want to try to do weekday streams, so we can still both be on stream. I don't want to turn into... I don't ever want my solo streams to become more frequent than our duo. I've always liked Bromageddon being a group thing. It went from initially being me, Jake, and Nick, and then to me and Chris, and then to me, Chris, and whoever can come when they come. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great night.